In 2007, a single flash from space released more energy in 1 millisecond than the sun makes in 3 days. And nobody, even now, can tell you for certain what made it. It lasted less time than a blink. Then it was gone. It has never repeated. A signal that brief, that violent from that far away, should not be possible from anything small. Yet it came from a source you could hold in 2 hands. They call it the Lorimer burst. A scientist found it buried in old data from an Australian telescope, years after the light had arrived. The pulse was sharp and clean. It carried the fingerprint of a journey across billions of light years. How do you measure that distance? The signal smears. Low radio waves arrive slightly later than high ones, dragged by the thin gas between galaxies. The more smear, the longer the trip. This one had crossed almost the entire visible universe to reach a dish on Earth. So people asked the obvious question. Was it a glitch? A bird? A microwave oven in the break room? That last one actually happened. Another telescope kept catching bursts, and someone realized they came from opening the kitchen door early. Real signals, wrong source. For years, that made everyone doubt the whole field. Then the sky answered. More bursts came, from directions no oven could fake, at distances no earthly noise could explain. One of them did something the first never did. It repeated. A source lit up again and again, from the same spot, on no schedule anyone could predict. That changed everything. A one-time flash could be a collision, a death, a star tearing itself apart. But something that fires over and over has to survive its own explosions. So what could flash that hard and live to do it again? Here is where the numbers stop making sense. A single burst can outshine an entire galaxy of stars for a moment in radio light. And it comes from a region smaller than a city. Squeeze the power of 100 million suns into a flicker packed into a space you could drive across in minutes. Compare it to a lightning bolt. Lightning is the most violent thing in your sky, and you feel it in your chest from miles away. A fast radio burst is that scaled up past anything your body has language for, then switched off in 1,000th of a second. For a decade, these came from far away, unreachable, unknowable. Then one arrived from home. In 2020, a burst erupted inside our own galaxy, close enough to trace to a single object. And that object was a magnetar. A magnetar is the corpse of a giant star. It packs more than the sun's mass into a ball the width of a city. 1 teaspoon of it would weigh as much as a mountain. And it carries the strongest magnetic field known to exist, strong enough to scramble the atoms in your body from thousands of miles away. When that magnetar cracked and convulsed, it sent out a fast radio burst. The first one ever caught red-handed with a culprit standing over it. So the mystery was solved. That is what most people believe now. Magnetars make them, case closed. But that answer has a hole in it. One magnetar, one burst, does not explain all of them. Some fast radio bursts repeat in tidy rhythms. Some come from calm, quiet galaxies where no young magnetar should exist. Some fire in tight, clustered storms, dozens in an hour, then vanish for months. One repeater, studied closely, showed a cycle. Active for days, silent for days, over and over. What sets a clock like that in the wreckage of a dead star? A companion pulling on it? A wobble and spin? Scientists still argue, and none of the answers fit every case. So the honest truth is layered. Magnetars almost certainly cause some bursts. Something else may cause others. You're looking at category, not a single thing, the way both a candle and a wildfire make light. And that turned these flashes into tools. Because each burst smears as it crosses space, it counts the invisible matter it passes through. Astronomers had long known that half the ordinary matter in the universe was missing from their maps. Not the exotic dark matter, just plain atoms, unaccounted for. Fast radio bursts found it. The smear in the signal weighed the thin fog of gas floating between galaxies. Suddenly, the missing matter wasn't missing. It was drifting in the vast dark between the stars, and these flashes had been measuring it the whole time. Think about that. A signal we could not explain became the most precise scale ever built for weighing the emptiness of space. Thousands have now been recorded. New ones arrive daily, from every direction, most of them one-time strangers that never speak again. And the deepest question stays open. Why do some repeat and others never do? Are they two different beasts, or one beast in two moods? Each new dish that switches on catches more, and the sky keeps refusing to fully explain itself. Somewhere, right now, a dead star billions of light years away is convulsing. Its flash left before your ancestors walked upright. Tonight, it will pour into an antenna as a whisper lasting 1,000th of a second. Subscribe.